So, welcome back to Gone Home. Now, if you recall from the last episode, we had been told that there is a secret passage somewhere in the library, and I finally found the code to the combination in the office. Now, we have one upstairs in Sam's room that we need to find. But now, oh, there it is. I found it. So let's get started on this little secret passageway we have found. Okay, let's see. Examine map. Ghost Hunters Salmon Lonnie's secret house investigation log. Hidden compartments. 3 found. Upstairs hall, foyer, evidence of supernatural discovered 0. Okay. Well, since we're in this one, we will continue with this one here if we can go anywhere. Where does this go to? The parents' room. Okay. So let's go to that one that's in the hall. We need to find where it is. I think it's... let's look at the map. Okay. Sam's room. Yes. Okay, so it's across from Sam's room. Maybe this will have... Oh, there it is. Oh, it has the Ouija board that she was talking about. Okay. Half of Sam's locker combination. Hello, hello. Who are you? Oscar. What do you want? To come back. Okay. Hold on a minute. I want to examine. Okay, so we got one little thing of Sam's locker room. Let's go to the other hidden panel quick, which there's one in Dad's. Okay, that's the library. There's one right beside his office. Okay. Let's go downstairs and find that one. Now it's getting a little bit more exciting because we're finding things. Okay. It's gotta be... Is it one of these? Okay, no. Then it must be back down that hallway a little bit more. Like on the other side. There it is. Private, do not read. Oh, she wrote. Oh my god. She kept writing that book. Wow. Okay. We have the combination. You know what? I'm gonna go back and read that. This is getting good, you guys. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves. From their perch high in the forest branches, mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacier basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lustrous juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. You have to hurry! Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as it breezed through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the higher lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon reaching hand. But it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell toward the water, then splashed down, and all that was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A dark-headed brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back were the eyes, the face, the hair, the hands, the body of a woman, still in the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate. She spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain," the Amazonian queen said, "she is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flint-lock pistols from her belt, and the crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Hoo-hoo. That was very interesting. Good writing, actually, on the game maker's part. And Sam, of course. The character Sam is a great writer. But that was very detailed. I'm really liking how detailed this is. And I hope you guys don't mind me, reading a whole lot of stuff. But let's enter that comment. Well, we need to look at it first. So, 0501, 0501, 0501, 0501. Open. Ooh. Lonnie. Oh, Lonnie is cute.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no, there was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. "Lonnie, do you think you could ever..." And that's when she kissed me.
Whoa, guys. Whoa, there's a love forming here. There's a love forming here. Oh. Well. Alright then. I don't like that Sam has that. Basement key. Okay. So. Let's keep going. You know what? First, before we do that, let's take a look at the map. We went into the guest room. Those are bathrooms. Yeah. Okay. Music room. That's the library. To the bit. Okay. That's where we have to go to get to the basement. And it's unlocked. Alright, let's go down. It is very dark. Aha, there we go. Let's go. Still very, very dark. Okay, what do we have here? We're gonna move that over there because we have some notes. Okay. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D. Oh, it's like the Monopoly Man. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of festivities at your father's estate. Following a aforementioned meal with your parents, your family's Thanksgiving feast was more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. One especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with a sterling taste and refined air. Let's do it again. Same time next year, shall we? Indeed. Madam Samantha Greenbrier, Esquire. This is the kind of banter that me and my best friend would have. Now, I will say that what we heard earlier would not happen between me and my best friend. We have potato chips. But I love the witty banter. We would do something very similar to that. Okay. I cannot tell if there is anything over here, so I'm just gonna walk in the darkness. I think I need to change my brightness settings, but I haven't done that. Oh well! I hope you guys can see well enough. I mean, granted, I think you see what I see. So, okay, so I went back in and I changed my brightness settings a little bit. Oh, and there's another string. Okay. So hopefully we can see a little bit better. One of my old sex ed assignments. The menstrual cycle. Let's see what she says about the menstruals. Let's see what I say about the menstrual cycle. The ovum starts to develop. While the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. The ovaries release the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. If the egg does not meet a sperm, it dissolves. About 2 weeks later, since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. All right, then. She was... Do we have another? Oh, we have Caitlin this time. Okay. I still love how it's spelled the right way. Another shout out for my best friend Caitlin, who I just talked about. This is my favorite spelling of Caitlin, not just because my best friend has this spelling. I just like it the best. I think it's the most appealing. No offense to all the other Caitlins in the world who spell it differently. I'm sorry. I just overall love the name Caitlin as well. But you know what? I think there was... I was trying to look for... Okay. Let's see this. Reed College. Okay, so did she do... Congratulations, I'm pleased to inform you of your admission to the creative writing track at Reed College Summer Program for its 1995 session. We believe you have much to contribute to Reed College and its community. Based your portfolio and academic record, I'm also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75%. Ooh, apparently Samantha got good grades. Good enough for this. good job. I can't quite remember if that was the one that... Oh.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Oh, my heart is breaking. My heart is absolutely breaking right now. I don't like when people do that kind of thing. What is... Oh, well, I found the lamp. But why? Why are people like that, guys? Where they think, oh yeah, I ship out, so you may as well go find someone new. But what if that person doesn't want to find someone new and wait for you? Yes, it sucks to wait for somebody, but if you love them enough, you need to do it. And there's apparently love in the air here. Oh. Now my heart breaks even more. Wow. They were gonna get matching necklaces. One of Dad's books with something stuck to it. Terrence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. As an author's first published manuscript, it is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter. An author's work is externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears. And in this respect, I believe your work was successful. By the lens through which personal shown was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible demesters, science fictional de ex machina, the great author speaks of their life Malou in clear, I did not say that right, I'm sorry, in clear and honest tones, and the lead crystal that refracts their thoughts without distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up coffees hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better with a father's love and encouragement. Okay. Pre-written binders. That's a plug. Wait, where? Whoa. Got a little disoriented there. That's Mom's citizenship stuff. So, is she not from the U.S.? Wonder where she's from. Okay. Girl Scout, been formerly known as Cub Scout. Set list, role model.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
She used the L word there, guys. She used the L word. The L word was used. Okay, what do we have? Guest room. So the kitchen and the front door. Interesting. Okay. Another combination. Okay. We have a first floor plan. Oh my gosh. Heights. Wow, they are very detailed in this game. They're very detailed. Let's... Oh. Doesn't work. Grab toy. Okay. So... that room doesn't go anywhere. Let's look over here. Yolanda. Okay. Today's Spanish lesson. Fly. Mosca? Okay. Tapa cubo is? I don't know Spanish. I'm not going to try. Sunbeam I could probably do. Rayo del Sol? I think. Te amo is your love. Dear Sam, I am so happy you'd like the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it, and I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think, probably. The nature here is totally different from back home. I just keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate, lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together, out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we started driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the dark room. Lonnie. X-ray. Okay, that must be for their band. Nothing? Nothing. There's a player, which means there's got to be something somewhere. Let's keep going this way. We'll come back to that. Grab postcard. It's Hey Sam, I'm writing you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anybody running the school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. I wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story.
Usually is.
Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Yeah. That's some good advice. Here's another walkway, but I want to make sure there's nothing else. Mason's Pharmacy. Okay. I'll put back. There's nothing there. Sure. Changes hands. Okay. But yeah, sticking with the group. Always a good idea. Alright, where does this come out to? We'll go back into that room. You know what? Let's just go to that room right now. Okay. Was I in this room before? I don't know. We're getting ahead of ourselves, though, so let's go back. Okay, what do we got here? That's a lie to a mom and dad situation, but it's so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome, and everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. The Psycho House Girl. Cool stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number one, everybody in the hall, and you don't know, they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past, because I guess they haven't heard of... Okay, so these are clippings from the journals, I think. Heaven to Betsy. Terrorist. Pretty good. Right, read letter. Samantha Greenbrier. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It shows initiative and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in the retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward, and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Wow. Okay. Wipers. Okay. So I think we have another bag of potato chips, pizza box, no pizza in it. Man, they found a lot of hiding places in this house. I gotta say that. So we are in a new part of the house, folks. Let's unlock this from the outside. Aha! Okay, so we've made it to the front of the foyer. And since we're in a new side of the house, I'm going to make this video a little bit shorter because the last one was a little bit longer. So, I hope you guys, or they're roughly about the same, but I think this is a good place to stop. I hope you guys are enjoying this let's play series so far, like I've said in previous videos, and this one actually kind of got good. We started really getting into some story here, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm seeing things in new perspective. Like, I kind of forgot how detailed this game is, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So I hope you guys are too. So I will see you guys in the next video.